Good morning, Arkansas students and families. I'm Meghan Ables, and I'm so excited to be here with you today so that we can learn some history. Today, we're actually going to pretend that we're going to move away. We're going to move to two very different places around the U.S. And then we're going to ask ourselves, what if I lived there? And we're going to talk about those places, the different weather and the different climates. We'll look at a few photos and we'll need to think about what would it be like to live there. And then we're going to make a T-chart together and we're going to talk about what things we might need to live in that environment. Think about clothing, food, transportation, or other things we might come up with. Drum roll! It's our first location all the way to Alaska. Brr! Alaska is so cold. In the winter, it can easily be below freezing. And in the Arctic climate, during the winter, it can stay dark for months. Now think about that. Dark for months? You have to stay inside and play. During the summer, it can stay daylight for around 80 days. How would you know when it's bedtime? You'd probably have to set an alarm to remember to go to bed. And then driving, sometimes you might have to wait on that moose to cross the road. Alaska, though, you get to fish and hike and be out in the beautiful nature. And the northern lights, they light up the sky. And it's so beautiful. People go there and they take photos and they just enjoy the beauty in the air. Our next location is Arizona, where we'll be feeling hot, hot, hot. The average temperature in July is around 106 degrees. On hot days in the valley, people are seen carrying around their bottle of water because they don't want to get heat exhaustion. And a car's interior temperature, you won't even be able to guess, 138 degrees in 5 minutes. Phoenix experiences monsoons during the rainy seasons. And a monsoon, just so you know, in a monsoon climate, it's either really wet or really dry. So when it rains, there's tons of flooding. The Grand Canyon is a sight to see. And of course, we would have to go to the desert to eat some cactus, which I know what you're thinking. Cactus? Miss Meghan, we don't want to eat cactus. But it may remind you of eating okra. So if you like okra and the texture of okra, you would probably like cactus. So let's review what we've learned today about our two locations, Alaska and Arizona. Look at our T-chart. In Alaska, we're definitely going to need a coat, boots, and a heater. But remember, we're going to need indoor games because it's going to be dark outside for a long time. And then we're going to need thick curtains when it's daylight all the time. And then we'll need outdoor gear for sure. And in Arizona, we're going to need sunscreen, water, a hat, of course a fan, a car with an AC, and a raincoat. So thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to learning with you again.